Might be feeling your pulse between your ears at this point if you're a Georgia Tech fan. Andy Demetra, Andrew Gardner, Chris Mooneyham on the sidelines on this whiteout Saturday at Bobby Dodd Stadium, El Hyundai Field. 2 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Tech and Clemson tied at 21. Georgia Tech with a 1st and 10 at its own 43. Can they have another rugged last-minute win and move to 3-0 on the season? Move to 7-1 against ranked ACC opponents under Brent Key. Snap a 9-game losing streak to the Tigers and deliver a statement that may be felt across college football. There's still a lot of field left and a lot of time as well. Clemson and Tech both have 2 timeouts remaining. Haynes King, 202 passing yards, 92 rushing yards. And at the controls of this Georgia Tech offense, Andrew, hard running, just lowered that shoulder, got great blocking up front. Tana Tupuola is back at center, by the way. And so it's good to have your first-string center who missed a couple of series in the third quarter after he was shaken up, delivering the snaps to Haynes.
Well, this has been a gritty performance by Georgia Tech. Haynes King, gritty. Tana Tupuola, gritty. The whole team, gritty, blocking on the edge. I mean, they're just moving.
We just got the word from Chris Mooneyham, who did confirm Tana Tupuola not yet bad.
Gotcha.
So she'll be Harrison Moore, however.
But nonetheless, the point stands. I saw that man run inside, like down here on the sideline, trying to get himself back in the game. And that says everything. He's hurting, and he just wants to be back in there with the guys fighting for this win.
At what point does Dabo Swinney start to dip into his timeouts? Tech from left to right. Aidan Birr is 2 of 2 on field goals today. Both have been from 40-plus. Jamal Haynes, a quiet day on the ground, even though he has a touchdown. 11 carries, 27 yards. Had one of his 7 career 100-yard rushing games against Clemson in Death Valley 2 years ago. 2 yards shy of moving into 15th in school history in career rushing. Tech emerges from the huddle. King holsters Haynes behind him in the pistol. 2 receivers and a tight end left. Rivers the motion man. Stretch zone right. Haynes tries to counter back, but he's leveraged inside. Might lose one to the 42. He was flattened by DeMonte Capehart.
Georgia Tech
47 to go. Clock continues to tick.
Georgia Tech trying to come back to that wide zone scheme, and Jamal Haynes kind of gets himself caught. He thinks about bouncing it outside, sees color, tries to cut it back, kind of gets caught between 2 reads as the running back.
Hosley now in as the tailback. Canyon and Rutherford, the receivers left. Rivers split right along the numbers. 2nd down and 11. Couple of hard claps by King. Gets a flinch from the Clemson defensive line. Now gets the adjustment with 9 on the play clock. 1:18 to go. Here's the snap. 3-step drop. Plants right. Throws right. Caught at the 50. Shoved out of bounds. Rivers at the 49. It'll be shy of the first down, but it'll be a 3rd down and 1 with the clock stopped at 1:10 to go.
And that's the 2nd time on this drive that we've seen a big throw out of Haynes King on 2nd and long. Not a lot of effective runs on 1st down, but on 2nd down, he's been able to get all that back to bring this up to a 3rd and manageable.
Ball just inside the right hash, the Tiger 49. Clock frozen at 1:10 to go. King by himself. He's got Hosley split short left. Double tight end right. King leaning forward. The snap. The mesh. He keeps it himself. Bust right. He's got the first down. Spinning and grinding to the 45. 1:04 to go. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains, but another first down by King.
And Clemson doing everything it can, feeling the quarterback run coming, blitzing off the backside, unable to get there, but up the middle, just well blocked by Georgia Tech's offensive line.
56 seconds to go. King with Hosley. A slot to his left. Extra rusher Clemson, and it's Hosley juking up the middle. He's clamped onto past the 45 down to the 43, and a gain of 2. He was clamped onto by Wade Woodaz, and the clock stops at 40 seconds to go. Who called the timeout first? Was it Tech or was it Clemson?
I think they were both asking for it.
Well, I think let's be good hosts.
Georgia Tech, they're second.
I was going to say, may as well be good hosts and let the visitors call their timeout. So 40 seconds to go. The ball's at the 42 of the Tigers. Aidan Birr's career long was 51. He did that versus Virginia Tech last year. The school record is 55, split between 3 players. Last time a Tech kicker booted a 55-yard field goal was 1986. And Birr, based on how the American flag is flapping over there in the corner of Bobby Dodd Stadium at Hyundai Field, he will have the wind at his back. Maybe a little bit of a cross breeze, but nothing I would say significant at this point.
There have been a lot of long kicks today in this direction. This is definitely where Georgia Tech wants to be headed. But if you're going to kick that ball 50-plus yards for the win, you want there to be as little time on the clock as possible. Really, if Georgia Tech can get a first down on this play or in the next 2 plays, it completely changes the complexion of these last few decisions.
Clemson still has 2 timeouts remaining. Hosley the sidecar. Rivers and Canyon split right. Both tight ends now shift to the left. Empties out the backfield for King. Calls Rivers in motion. Fakes the jet sweep. Cuts up the middle. Cutting past the 50. And gets a push from behind down to the 39. Gain of 3 with 31 seconds to go. And the clock continues to tick. 3rd down and 4.
Georgia Tech can't take the timeout now.
And they are going to call their last timeout. Okay. Interesting.
Well, I say they can't. You got 24 seconds, so you could
get the first down.
You can get the first down and clock it, right? Or you can run it. If you don't get it, that's enough time to make a field goal.
Stop the clock to reset the chains, and then you spike it.
But even if you don't get the first down, if you run this ball and you're short, right? Because you're in a situation now where you're talking, what's that, 56-yard field goal for the win? You could, with 26 seconds, I think that's why you call it that early, you still have made a field goal. Now, I don't love made a field goal in that situation, but, what else do you have?
Yeah.
Obviously, you want this first down. You get the first down, you clock it. That's got to be what he's thinking.
Yeah. 26 seconds to go. Georgia Tech out of timeouts. Clemson has 2. 3rd down and 4 officially. Line to gain is the Clemson 35. 21 all Tech at number 12 Clemson. Birr is 5 of 5 on field goals this year, but this would be bidding for a career long. Well, there's Buster Faulkner draw in the dirt here as Tech breaks the huddle. Hosley, the Penn transfer at the left hip of King. Tight end, and Birr hunches down off the right shoulder of Carney, the right tackle. Snap to King. Hesitates. He runs left, breaks a tackle, and now stopped at the 38.
Well, they got to run Mayday field goal.
They got to run Mayday field goal, and this can be a 56-yard attempt. This will be a school record. 13 seconds to go.
He's got time.
Takes his steps. This will be center of the field. 8 seconds. Nichols the holder. Birr is ready. Snap back, set down, booted up. It's got the leg. It's got the chance. It is good!
Andy, what a kick. What a play. Aidan Birr perfect on the day. Georgia Tech for the win.
A school record tying 55-yard field goal. And Aidan Birr delivers the dagger that slays the Tigers. Final score, Tech 24, Clemson 21. And the field is getting stormed in Atlanta. A whiteout knockout by Birr, and the Tigers go down.
Andy, you called it, and it is a thing of beauty. What a gritty performance by Georgia Tech. Just hats off to everybody. Way to fight back. When you're trying to knock off the defending ACC champ, it's got to be like this. What a step for the team and the program. Huge game. What a game to watch. Incredible.
Aidan Birr becomes the first Yellow Jacket since 1986 to kick a 55-yarder. He joins 3 other kickers with a 55-yard field goal to tie the school record. But with all apologies to David Bell in 86 versus Georgia, Ron Rice in 82 versus the Citadel, and the late great E.O. Wheeler against VMI in 73, none will top that one from the redshirt sophomore Aidan Birr. A walk-off, game-winning 55-yard field goal, and Tech knocks off number 12 Clemson 24-21. And it is a sea of white on that field, and the party is going to be ringing all throughout Atlanta here tonight.